guys, so this video is going to be very important. It's about something that I feel we've needed to talk about for a while. I just either haven't gotten around to it, but I feel like it's extremely important now because in the next week for Kandi Coalition, we're going to be talking about what is candy to us and certain views on candy, selling candy, and whatnot. And recently I have seen a lot of people harassing people who sell candy. And I think that it's really kind of messed up. And it's sad that I even have to make this video to let you know, but I feel like it's partially my fault because I made a video talking about selling candy and that I feel that selling candy is wrong and then all my reasons for it. And this is probably about a year ago. And ever since that video, I have seen the amount of people harassing people who sell candy, like, go through the roof. It's insane. It's like they go and they harass these people on YouTube, on Facebook, on their shop, like on Etsy, and they say all kinds of mean, nasty things to them, and it upsets me so much because what they're trying to accomplish by getting mad and angry and harassing these people who sell candy is like, well, selling candy isn't plur and blah blah blah. But they don't realize that what they're doing is probably more unplur than the people who are selling candy. Because when you are causing drama on someone's page, you're not keeping the peace. When you are hating all over somebody and all over their Facebook or whatever, that's not loving them. You know, and obviously if you're causing drama and hating all over them, there's no possible way that you can have any kind of unity. And you're obviously not respecting them. It's just like, how can you say that you're doing something in the name of plur, but be exactly the opposite of that? I don't know if these people just don't understand what they're doing, but it hurts a lot of people, it upsets a lot of people, and it's not good. It's not something that we need in our scene at all. And I feel that I'm partially responsible because I think maybe my video might have been misinterpreted or you guys just didn't understand exactly what I was trying to say. So this is me apologizing to anybody who's been harassed. If I had anything or any kind of influence on it, I apologize to you, and I'm sorry that that happened. And I want you guys to understand that's not what I meant by that video. That's not what I want to happen. And so this is me taking responsibility for something that I might have accidentally started somehow. So I always talk to you guys about being responsible for your actions and understanding the repercussions of the things that you do. So this is me taking responsibility and saying I'm sorry and trying to put a stop to it now. I'm going to take down that video, and this week, because of Kandi Coalition, we're talking about that. And it's the same exact topic of the video that I had done before, but my opinions have changed now. It's probably been a year or so. I don't remember exactly when I did it, but it's definitely been a year. And my opinions have drastically changed since then. And that's what happens. We get older, we grow, we learn, we understand more, and then we see other people's opinions and how they view the world. And sometimes you either adopt their ideas or maybe at least mix them a little bit in what you already have. So my opinions have changed, so that video is going to come down tonight, and then within the next week, whenever I upload that video, I'll probably upload it onto my regular YouTube channel so all of you guys can see how I feel about the situation, and maybe it'll open you guys up a little bit more to some possibilities. If you want to be an open-minded person and see both sides of the argument for selling candy and against selling candy and that kind of stuff, and if we can have an open-minded, respectful discussion about it. We're not talking about arguments. Any arguments, anything like that will automatically be taken down. But if you want to ask questions, ask, well, why do you sell candy? What's your reasoning behind it? Or whatever. That's totally fine. And so let's talk about the people who do sell candy on like Etsy or whatever. One way to get away from that is instead of hating on them and saying you shouldn't do this, blah blah blah, because some of the people who do sell it don't know what candy is and don't understand fully. So if you possibly private message them and said, hey, do you know what candy is? Do you know what Plur is? Do you know some of this stuff? You know, and if they say no, we'll teach them, let them know. Or if they do, then maybe ask, well, why do you sell candy? You know, so you can understand their story. Maybe like what happened in Candy a little while ago, a girl had like $300 taken out of her bank account, so she couldn't pay for any of her bills and stuff. So she started selling like her bead supplies and her like rave outfits and all different kinds of stuff to try to help herself out so she can pay her own bills. You know, everybody has their reasons for doing what they do, and if you could understand somebody and be respectful of that, I think that would be cool. Maybe just like share, well, I don't think that you should sell candy because this, you know, but listen to what they have to say, and after talking to them, letting them know what candy is and how you feel about it, if they still choose to sell that candy, then be respectful of that and be like, okay, that's your opinion and that's what you want to do. You know, just because you disagree with someone does not mean that you have to be rude to them. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's okay. We just need to be respectful of them. It's not like they're hurting anybody. They're not killing anybody. You know, they're selling bracelets. Come on. We can be reasonable, right? And one story that really had an impact on me was what Noodle said on Candy Patterns. She said that she was working at Spencer's, and there was a guy who worked at Hot Topic. So she went over to Hot Topic, and she walks in, and there are beads all over the floor. And she's like, what the heck happened? So apparently a group of candy kids had walked in, took scissors, and cut up all of the Hot Topic candy. So the beads were all over the place, and they're like, selling candy isn't Plur, and blah blah blah. You know, so she helped him pick up all the beads and stuff. And then he had to call profit and loss. He got yelled at for his job, so he got in trouble because of what these kids did. And then they had to take the beads and put together like these makeshift candy making kits, bracelet making kits and stuff. And Noodle actually bought one and made some candy for the guy who got in trouble because of it. And I think that's really awesome that she did that. But it's the fact that these kids went in and said, oh, well, this isn't Plur and blah, 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 but they didn't realize that what they're doing is probably hurting those people more than, you know, you don't understand how what you're doing, the malicious actions that are done in the name of good, it's bad, it hurts so many people, and it's better to talk to people and let them understand what's going on. And if they disagree with you, again, it's okay. People disagree. But letting yourself be known and letting your opinion be known and having that person take it into consideration is better than going and destroying something. You know, what I think would be a better alternative to like the Hot Topic selling candy or whatever to cutting it up is if that really bugs you that Hot Topic does sell candy, why not stand outside of Hot Topic and give out candy pieces to people? I mean, I think that's a hell of a lot more Plur than cutting up the pieces. Being like, hey, look, here's a single, this is what candy is, this is what friendship means, blah, 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 blah. Sharing that with someone versus destroying something. You know? And so this is me trying to address the Militant Kandi Kid problem that's been going on. And I feel really bad that if I have contributed to it in any way possible, I apologize for that. And I hope that this has opened your guys' eyes up a little bit and helped you see that the way that people are going about certain things is just not okay and it's not good. And I love all you guys, and I just want this community to work together and to respect each other, and yeah, I love you all, and I will be posting up the video about what my opinions are now about selling candy and whatnot. I'll talk to you later. Bye.